Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong, and I've been trying to put some more beads on my journal. Oh, that's a good one. Some of these beads, the holes are not really straight. I think these beads are older. A neighbor of ours gave these to me. They're really pretty beads, really pretty, but I don't think, I don't know how the holes were put in these. They were strung on a really heavy cord, or like a fishing line almost. This feels brittle. Look at the finding there to close the necklace up. It just looks old. And so they're very pretty, but I've had a hard time getting this cord, which is pretty straight and holds its shape nicely when you're trying to put it through a bead. I've had a hard time getting it to go through these. Can't even see clear through the hole in the bead on some of these. So I'm going to put this to the side. And while I'm working in the trash journal, so I did add a little, I think it's supposed to be for a bracelet, but I thought it was pretty just sewn onto the front. I want to say this is a Tim Holtz, or what is that? The Tim Holtz Elements, or is that what they're called? I don't remember. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what they're called, and I look at them all the time. Assemblage pieces, maybe. Might be for a bracelet because it's rounded, but I just like it. I think it's really pretty. I think it's Tim Holtz. I'm not 100% sure. Wanderlust. A strong desire to wander or travel and explore the world. And then we have our little paper dolls. And I found somebody's note on the floor when I was sweeping. I guess it's somebody's shopping list. All sorts of things. We have oranges, allergy pills, loratadine, cough drops, shampoo, cream rinse. This is an older person if they've got cream rinse, CREME, because I remember that terminology. Now we say conditioner. Fruit and nut bars, prunes, almond flavors, mustard. Oh, muted colors, charcoal black, green, brown, blue, quilt batting, flannel, thread, mauve, peacock, green, brown, purple. That is so hilarious. They've got their whole day on here, and this must have been cut off of a card. Oh, to help save the children, support, blah, blah, blah. Best wishes, have a happy, healthy, peaceful new year. Love, Susan. All right, then. So let's put that back in there. That's really fun. I'll try to open this without shaking the camera too much. So Jason and I are cleaning out the house today, doing some pre-spring cleaning. Gonna get all the Christmas decorations put away. Mine are still out because I haven't seen my kids or grandkids yet for Christmas. We've had so much sickness. I haven't been able to get around them. Out of all of my children and grandchildren, 2 of my sons have had pneumonia. One of my sons has just been sick with something else, just I guess a cold. 2 of my grandchildren have had walking pneumonia, so it has been a lot. I think this bird is new. It's just cut from a piece of fabric, and I sketched on it with a little pencil. I love that fabric. I think that's a batik. Really pretty. So anyway, we're cleaning today, but he's kind of waking up and I'm doing the same thing. I thought I would sit in here and go through some of the trash that I have piled up around the desk. That makes it sound, oh, there goes a squirrel up a tree with a mouthful of leaves. I guess she's making her nest warmer. I don't have trash all around the desk, but I do have areas where I keep things. I have a big bag with trash and recycle. that I plan to use, and sometimes it just gets to be too much. So that's one of the things you have to deal with in a reasonable manner if you're gonna journal with recyclables and such. Oh, of course that didn't tear straight, but that's okay. I'm just gonna put a little piece of tape over the top of this where it's tearing. And I've got something. Can I fold that up under there? Maybe not. You just have to keep on top of things. It's okay to save things, but then sometimes you need to clean out and put things where they belong. Oh my gosh, we have these beautiful papers from yesterday. I don't know that I'm going to use these in here. I do plan to make some more. I wish that I could commit my efforts to sit in here and make some to put in the shop. That would be fun. I do want to do that, but I know how crazy my life is right now. I also have this really cool piece of paper towel from that whole session. Got a lot of paint on it. Is that? Oh, look at that. I think that would make a pretty flower to cut it up and use pieces. So I won't try to tear that anymore. I think it's going to rip the... I mean, it's coming apart, but... Okay, anyway, I ended up with some fun pieces. So let's look at how many pages are left of this large calendar. I'm going to go through today and get rid of some things that have piled up. And we see the staples falling out here. Let's pick these up, toss them out. And maybe I will go ahead and glue these in to make some large pages near the back. And actually, we don't even have to glue them right now. Let's just, let's just lay them in here with this one, because I know I'm going to put those in later. And then we'll come back over here to where we're currently working on things. That's the box that my popcorn came in, the different packages. You know, I thought it would be fun to fill this up with treasures and put it in the shop. To just mail it out full of stuff. So that's what I plan on doing with that. And then next to me, I have a container for recycle. And I'm just going to go through and work on getting some things cut out that I want to use. Maybe for trashy paper dolls or whatever. Don't need that. I do think I want this, because that is an old mailing from Ancestry.com. That even went to my old address, and it says special standard. And it's got Ancestry stamped at the top, so I'll keep that. Oh, another large calendar page. I think my point is sometimes you have to go through your stuff and weed out and organize. You have to do that if you're going to keep creating. And if you have an all or none personality, that can be difficult because you feel like, oh, I can't get rid of all of this. I'm on this mission to reuse, so I have to use everything. No, you're saving part of it and the rest can go in the recycle. I do like this little thing that says notes and dates. That's from the calendar. So let me just trim up the side and the top a little bit. do want that. So it looks like we have some things to put in. And I will also make a stack of things that I'm done with, but I'm not going to just put in the recycle. I'll put together a little packet of papers and ephemera that I will either list in the shop or donate to our local thrift store, which takes things like that. Okay, I thought I would kind of pick back up and end this video properly. I trailed off as I was sorting through papers. I started thinking this is going to end up being ridiculously long because I had a lot of things to go through. I thought I would turn to this really pretty page that I worked on last night, just sitting on the couch. I roll my art cart into the living room. Jason always laughs at me because I come down the hall pushing this very overloaded art cart. Sit down on the couch and I just work on things while we're watching whatever we're watching on TV. So Jay, one of the postcards, one of this oversized, wonderful postcard you put together, that sits in this little, I think this is a T-Mobile. Is that a T-Mobile envelope? Yes, it is. So I did a trashy paper doll last night with the candy wrapper, and just started gluing in more pieces that my coworker put together for me as part of, she was my secret Santa, and she went an extra step above and beyond and made all this painty paper and ripped it up to use as like filling around the gift, which was just amazing. So I'm still working from that. Love the way Miss Peppermint turned out. So I wanted to just properly end the video. I will be back really soon. I've worked more in this and have so much more I want to add. This has turned into just sort of a daily diary of all sorts of thoughts. I keep going back and adding, putting little notes in as things happen throughout the days, because I want the pages just to be chock full of everything. I want this to be a lot of fun to look back on. I colored that in last night. That was an ink stamp that didn't take. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be back really soon, and bye for now.